Hi everyone, my name is Mrs. Day and I am the very proud assistant principal at the Ann Richards School for Young Women Leaders. I'm here to talk to you about our school to see if it is a good fit for you. You might even want to apply to come to our school. Some of you may have heard of us, or maybe you've seen our students volunteering in your school. They are easy to spot because of their super cute uniforms. Our school is named after a very important and super boss lady, Ann Richards. I want to tell you about her because she was awesome. She was the second female governor in the state of Texas. How cool is that? But sometimes I think about the fact that we've been a state for about 150 years and we've only had 2 governors that were women. What is up with that? Something else you should know about her is that she was tough. As governor, she was often the only woman in a room full of men, and she was the decision maker. Even after she became governor, however, she said the toughest and most rewarding job was being a middle school teacher. So after being in politics, she teamed up with the Austin Independent School District and shared her vision of an all-girls school. Her dream was to have middle and high school students work together to solve problems creatively. Leadership is not only taught but practiced here, and a place where girls know how very important each of their voices are. She was the boss lady of Texas. Ann Richards knew all about problems. One of the biggest problems she saw was that not enough women were in STEM fields. She wanted to be sure that our school focused on STEM subjects, science, technology, engineering, and math, so that our students could grow up to be environmental engineers, biologists, or web developers. Now I want you to listen carefully to this next part of the presentation and think about how you might fit in, or maybe it sparks your interest even more. There are 3 words I want you to remember about us: leadership, health, college. These words are in our mission statement because we believe that with these 3 things, our girls will be successful. Let's start with the very first pillar of our school, leadership. You can see that a girl is speaking in front of all of her sisters. She is a senior in high school and gave a speech about how to be successful in school. Talk about leading with compassion. Another good example of leadership is our animal enrichment project, which stemmed from a problem the girls found. They were at the Austin Zoo one day and saw a cougar pacing in its enclosure, back and forth, back and forth. They observed him doing this for at least 15 minutes before they started asking questions. Why was that poor cougar pacing? Was it sad? Was it bored? Was it lonely? Was it hungry? Well, our girls didn't stop at the questions. They had to know the answers. They returned to our school and learned that the behavior they observed was from the cougars being anxious because they didn't have a lot to do. But our girls didn't stop at the answers. They developed a plan to help the cougars and eventually did this for many of the other animals at the Austin Zoo. These were no ordinary toys that the girls built, and they were built in no ordinary way. The girls had to research the animals in their English classes. They had to design a prototype in their STEM class, which required a lot of measuring in math class. In science, they took time to go to our makerspace and they created toys that are still in the Austin Zoo today. What an incredible example of leadership and our way of learning, project-based learning. Okay, let's talk about health, girls. We know that as women, we carry much of our feelings inside. We feel a lot of pressure to look a certain way and act a certain way. Now, we can't take some of that pressure away, but we can teach you how to manage the stress in healthy ways. We practice mindfulness to ensure that our headspace is clear for learning. We move around a lot to ensure our bodies are getting exercise, and we eat well, because if we eat good food, we are in a good mood. And last but not least, college. As you can see, all of our girls, 100%, graduate from high school, and all of them are accepted into college. This means if you get into Ann Richards, you will go to college. To ensure you know where you want to go, and you can go anywhere you wish, we take you on college visits every year. In 8th grade, you have your first overnight trip to Dallas and get to stay in a hotel room with friends. It's a blast. The last thing I want to tell you is that we are getting ready to move into a brand new school. It is gorgeous. We have a makerspace for every grade level, meeting rooms to encourage collaborative work among students, and plenty of outdoor learning spaces. Our 2-story, state-of-the-art building features removable walls, flexible seating, and a commons area to adapt our girls to a college state of mind. We even have a fireplace and a slide in our library. So, how do you become a star? There are several things we need from you in our application. A letter explaining why you want to attend ARS, 2 letters of recommendation from your teachers, a copy of your most recent grades, and a copy of your attendance. The easiest way to apply is for parents to go into the parent cloud of AISD and fill one out there. But enough of me talking. I want you to hear from some of our superstar students. Thanks for your time, and I hope to see you next year. Girls, take it away.
The Enrichment School is a school for young girls to come and to really strive.
When I came here, I was really scared because it was my first time being in a middle school. And when I came here, the environment was like super nice. Everyone was friendly. There was nothing to worry about anymore.
Thank my lucky stars I got in and I was able to, come to a school where I can receive a great education where I would have probably slipped through the cracks at my home school.
Animals that live in enclosures don't learn the skills that they use in the wild.
In the zoo, when we first visited them, they were pacing and had nothing to do.
So we're working on our animal enrichment project. We're doing the Ringtail Lemurs.
They're supposed to spin the ball and the treats come out.
So the enrichment we're building encourages those skills.
It's fun because we get to learn how to use the bandsaw, the chop saw.
I mean, I don't know that many girls who know how to build things, but here we have an opportunity to learn.
The animal enrichment is just an amazing project, and I'm really grateful to be able to do this. It's amazing, and you get to help animals. How awesome is that?
Your mind becomes just enchanted with learning.
The academics here and the projects we're doing, they are just amazing and creative and fun to do.
Well, today we're working on robotics and engineering a robot to do different things, and it's really fun.
I didn't know about robotics before I entered middle school and Richards, and it's very exciting learning about it.
For being a small school, they had a lot of things. I saw the library, and it was much, much bigger than my elementary school library. And it has so many books. And being a bookworm myself, I was so excited for that.
It has a lot of things you can do here. There's a ton of clubs, there's a ton of sports.
Of course there are sports. There's tons of sports, and you look at our teams of volleyball players and our basketball players, and it's just something amazing.
And there's never a dull moment, and there's always something to do.
I probably wouldn't have come out of my shell as much as I have here in a smaller community with really intimate classroom settings and a lot of one-on-one time with teachers.
The school helped me open up a lot, and they helped me with understanding what I have to say is very, very important. I can say it and not be scared.
The main thing, oddly enough, that I do get to brag about is the fact that I don't have to go to school with boys. Because, being completely honest, at this age, I don't think they're necessary. Here I can be really whoever I want to be. I don't have to be what a guy would want in a girl because I'm surrounded by them.
I really like the sisterhood here, and I'm so close to all the girls in my class, and I love that.
It's more like a big family and a community. It's a lot more fun.
Here you have a group of people where everyone wants everyone to succeed. If I need help, I've never not been able to find help in my peers or my teachers because they're always there.
I would definitely not be this more responsible and actually mature person. Given the opportunities I've been given here, that definitely has helped me build my own self-esteem and my own confidence. So I don't think I would have that if I went to somewhere else.
It always makes time here really great, and it makes it fun and it makes it exciting.
If I hadn't come to Ann Richards, I wouldn't have the opportunities. My grades wouldn't have been as good. I've challenged myself.
I feel like the biggest opportunity here to be able every single year to go visit a college. Opportunities like that, and just knowing and saying it repeatedly every single day from 6th grade that I'm going to go to a 4-year college and I'm going to graduate.
I'm most proud of the person I've become because of this school. Coming here helped me so much. In the future, it's going to help me even more.
I'm just so happy that I was given this opportunity and that I took this opportunity to attend a school.
I absolutely love it here.
The Ann Richards School
for Young Women Leaders
Dedicate yourself
to prepare young women
to attend and graduate from college.
Commit to a healthy and well-balanced lifestyle.
Lead with courage and compassion.
And solve problems creatively and ethically
in support of our global community.